we talked about the two first type of thinking. That is, one is the cognition thinking, and the other was divergent thinking. We saw that the cognition thinkings is the cognition thinkings allows the decision maker to understand their situation. And we then I put an example that cognition thinking is like it says like the what, when, why, the how much in a selling environment. And I put an example, and I talked a little bit more in depth about the cognition thinking in my video. You can go and see it. I already have seen it like many times, so I can improve my pronunciation and get even better at talking. Because then, on my second video, you can also go and see it. I talk about the divergent thinking. That is that the divergent thinking helps the person to explore many solutions and options. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the the term type of thinking, that is the convergent thinking. The convergent thinking, as you already might have figured it out, if you already applied these two concepts of thinking, that is the process of asking the what, the why, and how much, the when. That is the cognition. Then the divergent, that is the asking. It's like it would say like what if uh, we could we how about how about and these questions. So the third one, the concept that I already said that the convergent thinkings is that enables the person to make the best solutions. So the first one, it's gonna be the cognition. Second one, divergent, and third one, convergent thinkings. It's already the decisions. It's like when we said like a person already made the decision. It's the final what they picked, or the final answer. So yeah, that's very good. So one thing that is very practice to understand is that the convergent thinking, it doesn't work without the cognition and the the um, the divergent thinking. If you wanna in life, this is in general in life, if you wanna get to better decision making, and also like me, if you are in in sales environment, you wanna get really good at these two first, the cognition and the divergent thinkings. It's what really allows you to get good at the convergent thinking. That is the picking the best, the best options that are available. So the convergent thinking, it really helps you to pick the best solution of every options. In the divergent thinking, that you're gonna come up with the cognition thinking. That's really important in life. Understand that with understand that a good convergent thinking, understand that a good convergent thinking, uh, it's taking this two first a type of thinking well done and well practiced. For me, like for example, I'm trying to get better at my English and trying to get better at communication skills. So What I do in my daily life is that I try to use these two first. So, and it has really given me good solutions and a good sales, because I'm a salesperson. I work at a store, and it have been driving me a good sales and trying to understand people more and trying to put it in perspective of how they feel or how they behave, and I can like put everything together, and it's make life even funny and even more interesting to have this in manual, because I I I used to drive life like really automatically, and I figured I ended up like figuring out like I wasn't too good at too many things, and what I did is like since I didn't have anything like I was I wasn't born with that thing, with that skill. Like too many people's in life, you see them like they're natural, they fluent, they really enthusiastic, they're really empathetic, like they sympathize with people, they get along really good with people. They you see that thing like they get it naturally. So what I did in life, in a point of life, it was like so I'm not good at these things having it automatically. So I decided in one point of my life that everything have to come manual. I have to learn it myself, learn what to do, learn this is good, learn like for example these three types of thinking. I wasn't really good at thinking, so my critical thinking, my the questions that I ask about everything in life, I have to do it manually, like with the cognition thinking. I know that I have to ask myself the what, the why, or the when those things happen, when and what happened to that thing to be like that, and that's really good. And same thing with the divergent and convergent thinking. It's really good to understand these three process. So you, in one point of life, you're gonna have it manually, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks.